Welcome, ladies, to day 4 of John chapter 11. This week, we're taking a look at the different characters that we see in this chapter. And we were just talking, it does seem like, we've had the last 3 days, there's been this rather intimate encounter. Day 1 was an intimate encounter with Jesus and his disciples, kind of giving the behind the scenes of what he's doing, what he's thinking. And then day 2 and 3 with Mary and Martha, and we see this family unit and his work in the midst of a family. It's really a personal encounter.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have known what Lazarus had said or done right after that. It's like, oh, that's the missing piece.
It's so true. Yes, so true. Maybe we'll find out someday.
Yeah, so here's day 4, and it's this stark contrast.
Exactly. It feels cold. It feels harsh. Yes. Ashrita, we were talking about first, let's talk about the Pharisees.
Yeah.
And just, it seems like they're at this frantic pace.
I mean, we saw this in chapter 10 and chapter 9. John is building up to Jesus' last days, and it's his miracles, right? He says, I've done these works to show you that I'm coming from the Father. And the Jews in the previous chapter pick up stones to stone him, and Jesus says, for which of these good works are you going to stone me?
Right.
They had seen his works, and even here they acknowledge, what are we to do? This man performs many signs. Intellectually, they knew it.
Intellectually, they know it. Intellectually, they know too. I mean, they have to know. Any good Jewish Pharisee worth his salt knew the scriptures, knew that the scriptures prophesied that only the Messiah could heal the blind, that only, all of this is messianic activity.
Absolutely.
But they are, I don't know how to describe their reaction, but they are turning their backs to it.
Their hearts are hardened, and their eyes are blind. And this is
That's
what Jesus
exactly
says
right.
to them.
Yes.
And they say, in the healing of the blind man, they say, are we also blind? And just characteristically Jesus, if you were blind, you would have no guilt. But because you see, your guilt remains. And it's a sobering moment to say, just bringing it to the 21st century. A lot of times people will say, oh, if only I saw God, or if only he'd do miracles today,
That's right.
I would believe. And the truth is, if our hearts are hardened against the Holy Spirit of God, it doesn't matter what he would do. But if our hearts are tender toward him, then we will see and believe. And we see people here, not just Martha believing, but we see that many Jews believed.
Many believe, that's right. And I think, I love how you articulated that, Ashrita, and I think it's a call for us to pray for soft hearts too, and pray for soft hearts for those that we love who have not yet believed, this practical application. Maybe one last comment, just pointing out Caiaphas and his prophecy.
Yes.
I mean, that's something, isn't it?
It's kind of weird that, it comes out cold-hearted, right?
Yes.
You know nothing at all. It's better for one person to die than for the whole nation to perish, because they believed that if everyone followed Jesus, the Romans would come and squash them, basically.
Right.
But as you see, the Pharisees are scrambling for their plan. God is still in control.
He's still in control, and you can tell that these would not be Caiaphas. The next verse isn't his words. These are God's words, for sure. It says, he did not say this of his own accord, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus would die for the nation, and not for the nation only, but also to gather into one the children of God who are scattered abroad. That couldn't have been his own words.
Yeah.
So,
and it's Jesus, again, saying, no one takes my life from me. I lay it down of my own accord. And so we see even here, he is in control.
Praise you, Jesus.
It's beautiful.